Good evening, folks. Welcome in. Hope everybody's doing well. Sister cries out from her baby bed. Brother runs in with feathers on his head. Mama's in her room learning how to sew. Daddy's drinking beer, listening to the radio. Hank Williams sings to Elijah and Dear John. Thank you for the thumbs up. And time marches on. Time marches on. Oh, it's marching on, isn't it? Woo! Sister's wearing rouge and clear complexion soap. Brother's wearing beads and he smokes a lot of dope. Mama is depressed, barely makes a sound. Daddy's got a girlfriend in another town. Bob Dylan sings like a rolling stone. And time marches on. Time marches on. The south moves north, the north moves south. A star is born, a star burns out. The only thing that stays the same is everything changes, everything changes. Sister calls herself a sexy grandma. Brother's on a diet, we're in high cholesterol. Mama's out of touch with reality. Daddy's in the ground beneath the maple tree as the angels sing an old Hank Williams song. Time marches on. 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 All right. Hello, folks. I hope you guys are doing well. It's a little bit of a sad time for me because the end of my summer vacation is here. I go back to work tomorrow, and then the kids come back the following week. We're starting year 28 of teaching. Got 2 more to go. So hopefully 2 years from now, I'll be celebrating that I won't have to go back to school. And we'll keep doing these live streams here. Maybe we'll get back in a little bit more regular schedule. I've been enjoying my summer. I hope you guys have been enjoying your summer as well. I took a kind of a once-in-a-lifetime vacation. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. But if you've got any songs that you have just on your mind you want me to try to do, let me know in the comments. If not, we'll keep going here. I got some picked out. I got a couple Tracy Lawrence songs here to kick it off. So here's his first big hit called Sticks and Stones. Thank you so much for the hand applause there. Let me know if it's sounding okay to you out there. Haven't done this in a while. You can take the house and everything in it. Keep the diamond ring, 'cause that's how I meant it. Sticks and stones are all they ever were to me. This material life with all its value don't mean a thing to me without you. The love that we once had is all I need. Thank you. So take everything we have if it makes you happy. But darling, let me say before I leave, these sticks and stones ain't all that makes a home. They don't have arms to hold you when love goes wrong. Now you say that we are through. These sticks and stones may break me, but the words you said just tore my heart in two. Thanks, Lee. Remember when we didn't have a dime between us? You took my hand and said we don't need much. Just as long as we're together, we would be fine. Now we've acquired all I thought would please you. Gave everything you know that I could, and still you're telling me I'm not satisfied. So take everything we have if it makes you happy. But darling, let me say before I leave, these sticks and stones ain't all that makes a home. They don't have arms to hold you when love goes wrong. Now you say that we are through. You got it. These sticks and stones may break me, but the words you said just tore my heart in two. Yeah, these sticks and stones may break me, but the words you said just tore my heart in two. All right, want to hear beer from my horses? You got it. Just as quick as that. All right, hope you enjoyed. I guess I get to do both Toby and Willie. Bob, you gonna do Willie's part for me? Thank you. Well, the man come on 6 o'clock news, said somebody's been shot, somebody's been abused, somebody blew up a building, somebody stole a car, somebody got away, somebody didn't get too far, yeah, he didn't get too far. Grandpappy told my pappy back in my day, son, the man had to answer for the wicked he's done. Take all the rope in Texas, find a tall oak tree, round them all up, them bad boys, hang them high in the streets for all the people to see. And justice is one thing you should always find. You gotta saddle up your boys, you gotta draw a hard line. When the gun smoke settles, we'll sing a victory tune, and we'll all be back in the Lord's saloon. my horses. Hey, Gokum! We got too many gangsters doing dirty deeds, too much corruption and crime in the streets. It's time to long arm of the law, put a few more in the ground, send them all to the maker and he'll settle on them down. You can better settle them down. 'Cause justice is the one thing you should always find. You got to saddle up your boys, you gotta draw a hard line. When the gun smoke settles, we'll sing a victory tune and we'll all meet back at the local saloon. We'll raise up our glasses against evil forces, saying, whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. Whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. Should always find. You gotta saddle up your boys, you gotta draw a hard line. When the gun smoke settles, we'll sing a victory tune and we'll all meet back at the local saloon. We'll raise up our glasses against evil forces, singing whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. Whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. I got a question for you. Has it been hot at your house? My goodness, it's been definitely a hot summer here and humid. I'm tired of highs in the 90s and lows in the 70s and high humidity. Whew. I think I've sweated more this summer than I have any summer. Here's one. I got a couple summery type songs on it. It reminds me of summer. This one is, it's too hot to fish, it's too hot for golf, and it's too cold at home. This guy's got it pretty rough here on this song, but here you go. Hope you enjoy it. Mark Chestnut's very first big hit. I think about another week we're supposed to get a break. Get back into the 80s, I hope. Well, it sure feels good to come in here. Just pull up a seat. Frosty mug of a cool one. It helps to beat the heat of these old dog days of summer. Lord, I'll be glad when they're gone. It's too hot to fish and too hot for golf and too cold at home. I hear you're a fisherman, I love it. Well, that baseball game on TV takes me back to when I was a kid. We proudly wore those uniforms just like the Dodgers did. Yeah, we won a few and lost a few, and for me, it still goes on. It's too hot to fish and too hot for golf and too cold at home. Well, I only planned on one or two. I might stay for 3 if that good-looking thing in the corner keeps smiling back at me. It's so easy not to care about what's right or what's wrong. Too hot to fish, and too hot for golf, and too cold at home. Well, Well, I only planned on one or two. I might stay for 3 or 4. If that good-looking thing in the corner keeps smiling back at me, and it's so easy not to care about what's right or what's wrong. It's too hot to fish, too hot for golf, too cold at home. It's too hot to fish, too hot for golf, and too cold at home. All right. Yeah, when you say nothing at all, we'll do that in just a minute. In fact, I've got another one picked out that Keith Whitley used to sing when he was back with J.D. Crowe. This one's actually done. I sped it up. This is an old Lefty Frizzell song, but you can hear really good bluegrass versions of this, Bob. So go back and check out She's Gone, Gone, Gone Bluegrass, or J.D. Crowe, Keith Whitley. See what you can find on it. It's pretty fun song to do. We did that one the other night at the restaurant we played at. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this one, and then we'll do When You Say Nothing at All. She said if I ever deceived her, she'd be gone before I could count 10. Well, I guess that I didn't believe her, 'cause look at the trouble I'm in. Now she's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies farther on down the track. Well, I've lost every right to be happy. When I lost this heaven I found, she warned me she'd leave me, and she left me before my first tear hit the ground. And she's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies farther on down the track. You got it, Lee? I'll cue it up for you. If I only knew where to find her, I'd crawl back on my hands and knees. Each tick of the clock's a reminder she's 1 second farther from me. Now she's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies farther on down the track. All right, how you like that old song, guys? That's from, what year was that? I don't remember. It's probably the late 50s, early 60s, something like that. Anyway, here's a little more Keith Whitley for you. And then we'll do a little Randy Travis. It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I could never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Now you say it best, when you say nothing at all. All day long I can hear people talking out loud. But when you hold me near, you drown out the crowd. Oh, Mr. Webster could never define what's being said between your heart and mine. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Now you say it best when you say nothing at all. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Now you say it best when you say nothing at all. Thank you, Gary, and thank you, everybody, so much. You guys always have great requests, and we're going to keep those going here. This was going out to Lee. A little forever and ever, amen. You may think that I'm talking foolish. You've heard that I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder how I can promise you now this love that I feel for you always will be. But you're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Ooh, strawberry wine, you want me to do a girl song here. I've never done that one before. I may give it a try. They say time can play tricks, toll on a body. Wrong verse, sorry. They say young girls' brown hair turn gray. But honey, I don't care. I ain't in love with your hair. And if it all fell out, I'd love you anyway. They say time can play tricks on the memory, make people forget things they knew. It's easy to see, it's happening to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you. Oh darling, I'm gonna love you forever, forever long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, well, listen to how the song ends. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Yes, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. All right, somebody wants to hear Strawberry Wine. I have never, ever sung this song. We're going to give it a try. I may have to lower the key or raise the key or stop, but we're going to try it. I can do Chattahoochee too if this one falls completely apart. He was working through college on my grandpa's farm. I was thirsting for knowledge, and he had a car. Yeah, I was caught somewhere between a woman and a child. One restless summer, we found love growing wild on the banks of the river, on a well-beaten path. It's funny how those memories, they last like strawberry wine. 17, the hot July moon saw everything. My first taste of love, oh, bittersweet, the green on the vine. Like strawberry wine. I still remember when 30 was old. Oh boy, long past 30. My biggest fear was September, when he had to go. Cards and letters and one long distance call. We drifted away like the leaves in the fall. But year after year I come back to this place just to remember the taste, like strawberry wine. And 17, the hot July moon saw everything. My first taste of love, oh, bittersweet, the green on the vine. Like strawberry wine. The fields have grown over now, years since they've seen the plow. There's nothing time hasn't touched. Is it really him or the loss of my innocence? I've been missing so much. Hey, Amber. Like strawberry wine. In 17, the hot July moon saw everything. The first taste of love, oh, bittersweet, the green on the vine. Like strawberry wine. The hot July moon saw everything. the first taste of love. Oh, bittersweet, the green on the vine, like strawberry wine. Strawberry wine. Hear my doggies barking. I think they didn't like that one. I think that one turned out all right for being my first time I've ever tried it. And somebody want to hear Chattahoochee, here you go. Thank you so much. Here we go. Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much of muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Oh, you gotta do the hooping and hollering. If not, it's just not right. Well, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready, so I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Yeah. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much of muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who it was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love. Play that guitar. Yeah. That's right. Oh, thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. Nothing here but having fun. I love singing them, and if anybody else wants to listen, I'm glad to have you here for sure. Here's a good one for summertime. How about a little fishing in the dark, nitty-gritty dirt band? I bet this one will bring back some memories. If you ever listened to country back in the 80s and 90s. Now I got to lower it down about 3 keys, so it might sound a little different. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. The crickets are singing and the lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready. Across the field where the creek turns back by the old stump road, I'm gonna take you to a special place that nobody knows. Baby, get ready. Ooh, ooh. You and me go fishing in the dark, flying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Spend the whole night through Spring is almost over and the summer's coming, the days are getting long. I've waited all winter for the time to be right, just to take you along. Baby, get ready. No problem, Karen. Take care. It don't matter if we sit forever and the fish don't bite. Jump in the river and cool ourselves to the heat of the night. Baby, get ready. Ooh, ooh. You and me go fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Spend the whole night through, feels so good to be with you and me. Go fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. You and me go fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Stay the whole night through, it feels so good to be. Classic song. I'm gonna sing one that you may not have ever heard. It's a Randy Travis song. He wrote the song, but it was like when he first got into singing, he first started making the rounds, he had this song in his set. I guess it was on one of his albums, but it's Send My Body Home on a Freight Train. It's kind of got the working man blues kind of guitar lick in it, so it's got a pretty cool groove to it. I may try to work this one up bluegrass style, but I hope you enjoy this one. A little different. Y'all can learn something. Here we go. I like it already. Well, the judge found me guilty of wrongdoing, and he sentenced me to hang in mid-July. He looked down at me and said, your life's ruined. If I were you, I'd break right down and cry. Well, nobody seems to care that I ain't guilty. Lord, I never did the things they said I've done. But I guess they're gonna have to hang somebody, and it's looking like I'm gonna be the one. So send my body home on the freight train, and don't worry none that I don't go first class. Send my body home on a freight train, so everyone can see me when I pass. Don't worry none about no fancy funeral, 'cause it don't matter how they lay me down. Just see they bury me out my mama's apple tree and send my body back to my hometown. Anybody ever heard this one? How do you like it? Well, my mama was a damn hard-working woman. She tried to raise us kids without a fault. Last thing that she said on her dying bed was, son, don't get in trouble with the law. Whenever my time comes to meet my maker, I'm gonna try to do my very best. I'm gonna try to stand and take it like a man when they ask if you have one request. I'll say send my body home on a freight train. Don't worry none that I don't go first class. Send my body home on a freight train, so everyone can see me when I pass. I don't worry none about no fancy funeral, 'cause it don't matter how they lay me down. out by mama's apple tree and send my body back to my hometown. Yeah, just see they bury me out by mama's apple tree and send my body back to my hometown. Oh yeah. If you have any more requests, let me know. If not, we're going to keep on trucking here. How about a little George Strait for you? Well, they call me the fireman. Yeah, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Well, everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Last night they had a bad one a mile or two down the road. Well, my buddy walked out and left his woman burning out of control. Well, I was down there in about an hour or so with a little mouth to mouth. She was ready to go. I'm the fireman. Yeah, that's my name. Well, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making the rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody like to have what I've got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Burn them up, na-na-na. Makes me want to dance just a little bit. I already did that one, Goku. I did that one for Lee. Give me another one. I got a fire engine red T-bird automobile. In a minute or less I can be dressed fit to kill. I work 24 on and 24 off. When they get too hot they just give me a call. I'm the fireman. That's my name. They call me the fireman. That's my name. Making the rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Who sings that? I've never heard that song. Well, everybody like to have what I've got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Well, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Johnny Cash. I have to look that one up. I'm not familiar with it. A little summer song here for you. Got to get on that tractor. Anybody been on the tractor? It's been awful hot. People around here have been cutting hay. I see that the people picking watermelons and the cantaloupes and the corn's ready and all that good stuff. I like his earlier stuff. Oh, you're talking about the Forever and Ever Amen, maybe. Here we go, plowing up these fields in the hot summer sun. Over by the gate, Lordy, here she comes with a basket full of chicken and a big cold jug of sweet tea. Which Colin Ray song you want? I make a little room and she climbs on up. Open up the throttle and stir a little dust. Just look at her face, she ain't a fooling me. Hey, she thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on. You got it. She's always staring at me while I trug it along. Got it. She likes the way it's pulling while we're tilling up the land. She's even kind of crazy about my farmer's stand. She's the only one who really understands what gets me. She thinks my tractor's sexy. Anybody got a farmer's tan these days? I do. We ride back and forth till we run out of light. Take it to the barn, pull up for the night. Climb up in the loft and talk One more teeny weeny ride before I take her home. She thinks my tractor's sexy, it really turns her on. She's always staring at me while I'm trugging along. She likes the way it's pulling while we're tilling up the land. She's even kind of crazy about my farmer's stand. She's the only one who really understands what gets me. She thinks my tractor's sexy. Well, she ain't into cars or pickup trucks, but if it runs like a deer, man, her eyes light up. She thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on. She's always staring at me while I'm chugging along. She likes the way it's pulling while I'm tilling up the land. She's even kind of crazy about her farmer's stand. Really the one who really understands what gets me. She thinks my tractor's sexy. She thinks my tractor's sexy. One more time. She thinks my tractor's sexy. All right, I got a request here to do a little Colin Ray song. I like this song. It's got a good-hearted message to it, a good story song. Love a good story song. Back in the day, they played it to death, so I kind of got sick of it. And I don't sing a lot of Colin Ray because he sings so high. So we're going to try to drop it down and see if we can get through this one. But pay attention if you've never heard this one. Read the words here. It's a pretty cool story. Kind of sad and kind of sweet at the same time. I read a note my grandma wrote back in 1923. Grandpa kept it in his coat, and he showed it once to me. He said, boy, you might not understand, but a long, long time ago, Grandma's daddy didn't like me none, but I loved your grandma so. We had this crazy plan to meet and run away together, get married in the first town we came to and live forever. But nailed to the tree where we were supposed to meet instead, I found this letter, and this is what it said. If you get there before I do, don't give up on me. I'll meet you when my chores are through. I don't know how long I'll be, but I'm not gonna let you down. Darling, wait and see. And between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. I read those words just hours before my grandma passed away. In the doorway of the church where me and Grandpa stopped to pray, I know I never seen him cry in all my 15 years. But as he said these words to her, his eyes filled up with tears. if you get there before I do, don't give up on me. I'll meet you when my chores are through. I don't know how long I'll be, but I'm not gonna let you down. Darling, wait and see. And between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. Between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. Hope I didn't butcher that one too bad. That's a pretty song. Amber, I don't know. I'm not very familiar with that one. I have to go back and listen to that one, see if I can figure it out. How about a little Alabama? I hadn't done one tonight. A little Boring Country. A lot of their songs remind me of summertime. Yeah, that'll make you tear up for sure. Clear creeks and cool mountain mornings, honest work out in the field, cornbread in my mama's kitchen, daddy's saying grace before we eat. Yeah, it is. Family ties run deep in this land, and I'm never very far from what I am. I was born country, that's what I'll always be. Like the rivers and the woodlands, wild and free. I got 100 years of down home running through my blood. I was born country, this country's what I love. Moonlight, and you here beside me, crickets serenading in the yard. What more could two people ask for, laying here in love beneath the stars? Now this is where I want to raise my kids, just the way my mom and daddy did. I was born country, that's what I'll always be. Like the rivers and the woodlands, wild and free. I got 100 years of down home running through my blood. I was born country, and this country's what I love. I was born country, that's what I'll always be. Like the rivers and the woodlands, wild and free. I got 100 years of down home running through my blood. I was born country, and this country's what I love. I was born country. Take the boy out of the country, but can't take the country out of the boy. That's me for sure. It's watermelon season, y'all. You know what that means. Got to do that watermelon crawl. I was driving down Georgia in late July on a day hot enough to make the day sigh. Saw a homemade sign written in red rhyme, County Watermelons Festival ahead. Well, I wasn't in a hurry, so I slowed down. Took a 2-lane road to a 1-horse town. There was a party going on. When I got there, I heard a welcome speech from a small town mayor. He said, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl. Anybody ever do the line dance to this one back in the 90s? Oh, when the band started playing, the Watermelon Queen said, let me show you something that you ain't ever seen. She grabbed me by the arm, said, come on, let's go. She dipped down, spun around in do-si-do. She rocked back on her heels, dropped down to her knees, crawled across the floor, then she jumped back on her feet. She wiggled and she giggled, beat all you ever saw. Said, this is how you do the watermelon crawl. Well, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl. We're gonna do one more after this. We'll finish off with a little summertime blues. You ever down in Georgia around about July and you ain't in a hurry, then you ought to stop by. I can guarantee that you're gonna have a ball learning how to do the watermelon crawl. Well, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl. Place your bets on if I can hit this last note. Have fun, you all. Have fun, you all. And do the watermelon crawl. I think I hit it. All right, folks, we're going to do one more song for you. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great week next week. I got to get back my feet on the ground at my new school year, and we'll be doing these a little more regular because I'll have more of a regular schedule working. Anyway, y'all take care, and we're going to leave it with a little Alan Jackson. We'll do Boot, Scoot, and Boogie for you next time, Amber. Well, I'm gonna raise a fuss, I'm gonna raise a holler about working all summer just to try to earn a dollar. Every time I call my baby to try to get a date, my boss says, no dice, son, you gotta work late. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Well, my mama, papa told me, son, you gotta make some money. If you wanna use the car to go riding next Sunday. Well, I didn't go to work, told my boss I was sick. Now you can't use the car cause you didn't work a lick. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. I'm gonna take 2 weeks, gonna have a vacation. I'm gonna take my problem to the United Nations. Yeah, I called my congressman and he said, quote, I'd like to help you, son, but you're too young to vote. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. about working all summer just to try and earn $1. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Yes, sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. No, there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. All right, folks, thank you so much. I'm going to be back on Thursday night with a live stream with Iowa Beer Company. They've got their anniversary stream, and they actually get a little sneak peek of all the fall scents, too. A lot of new stuff available. So I hope to see you then, and have a great week, guys. Thanks.